What's happening in America? I'm with my man Dre Hastings. He's getting ready for the World Championships. This brother puts in a lot of work. And what we're doing right now is just coming right back to you and letting you know what we're substantiating statements we made before. We don't have no barriers. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Terrell, my man Terrell is here with us today too. We don't have no barriers. We spend time with professionals, and this is one of the consummate professionals in the game. Dre, talk to the people. Tell them a little about what you're preparing for, what you're doing right now. You know, we just got to watching your dog. I noticed that you didn't let us film none of your stuff. You know, tell the people a little bit about why you don't allow your techniques to be filmed, if you don't mind telling us.
Okay, well, I mean, right now, my partner Sean and I, we're preparing for the World Championships of IPO. It's for the Malinois Championships. It's in...
Your partner Sean is out here with us too,
yes,
right?
He is. Yes,
Sean, why don't you come over and spend some time with us right quick?
And we're going to be competing in Cottbus, Germany. It's about an hour from Berlin.
Okay.
We're one of 6 dogs in America,
right.
With Ivan Balabanov, John Suarez, Sean Riviere, Sean Thompson. We're going to be competing there, representing America versus 29 other countries.
Okay.
It's kind of like the Olympics.
Gotcha.
But, you know, it's like one of those things where, you know, you put a lot of work into it, a lot of energy, a lot of time, and the happiness and the results of seeing your dog work is what you do it for. You're not doing it for monetary value.
Right.
You're doing it to show off your training.
Right.
The reason we don't like to have a lot of the training filmed is because it's a lot easier. It's just like if you're watching Sunday football.
Right.
You can freeze frame it and break it down. Oh, see, this is bad technique, or this. It's a lot easier when you're breaking it down frame for frame. You don't see what happened the next split second later.
Gotcha.
And we find that a lot. You know, people will film and then they'll talk about techniques and things that you're using.
And say it's bad.
Right.
Yeah, and say it's bad. Tell me your name one more time.
Sean Thompson.
Sean, this is my man Sean. These are 2 consummate professionals now. You guys were with us a few weeks ago. You remember, Terrell?
Yeah.
We got a letter from somebody.
When the guy talked real
bad. You just blew the ball out the park. You said the same thing. Now, what we were doing, we went to visit a guy. He invited us out. We go all over the world, different kennels, different professionals, and we visit them and we have fun with them. They saw us with a green dog and automatically they just assumed.
Well, they went to talking jargon. They went to saying, you're not holding the sleeve right. You're not hitting the dog in the right place with the whip. And they just went to talking crazy when I didn't even know what we do. We do personal protection. We don't know anything about any ring sports at all. We respect them. We don't. We're in the dog game for the love of the dog. We love ring sports, the French ring sport, IPO, Schutzen, for what they offer, for what they are. And you can't compare it. As if we were talking earlier, you can't compare a football player to a basketball player. If you get his skinny ass on the field, you're going to crack him. You can't compare. You can't compare. It's 2 different things. There's this lane and there's that lane. You can't compare apples and oranges. But the guy he jumped on our YouTube and on Facebook. And you guys are doing everything wrong and everything bad. And we were just evaluating some dogs that were going to be used for the sheriff's department and for Department of Corrections in Arizona. That's all we were doing.
More than one perspective to look at something. But if you look at it from one perspective, and that's not what you were trying to accomplish, yeah, it'll look wrong, but it doesn't mean it's wrong.
I wanted to come out here today and get in front of the dog. I told Terrell, I'm not going. If I can't get in front of a dog, what am I going out there for? I'm a fighter. I don't want to sit in the audience. I want to get in the ring and fight. And then Dre said something very interesting. He said, I'm working on a routine. I really can't afford to take a chance on something. You might be doing this good, but if I'm working on a routine, I get to keep my dog's mind focused on what? On this routine. You know what I'm saying? This guy's competing. You guys are competing against 800 different dogs from all over the world. There's how many countries competing in this competition?
I think 29.
29 countries competing in this competition. Okay? So this is not for the faint at heart. You guys have been working profusively, day in and day out, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And trying to find that exclusivity so you can be private and concentrate on your craft, you know what I'm saying, on your profession.
And our one of our big things is when we're training, we have a goal in mind of what we need to accomplish that day, that moment, that time.
Right.
And something may look wrong or different. I'm not worried about that.
Right.
Because we understand where our dog is, where our goal is, what we're trying to accomplish. So we have to train specifically for that. And it's easier to accomplish that when you're not worried about judgment of what this person thinks, or should I do this to show them that? No, I got to focus on what I want to focus. It's easier to close that environment.
And I've been there. I've been there as a young trainer. I'm older than all you guys out here, but I've been there. You know what I mean? And I spent way too much time trying to explain myself to people that didn't deserve an explanation, because most of those people are not even in the game no more. I'm a master 10 times over. So but I had to learn that lesson, and so I respect what you're saying. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to take out a few minutes to spend some time with America. I want to educate you and let you know that it's not as complicated as it seems for the different genres of professional dog training to get along. You know what I'm saying? We just have to understand each other and recognize the fact that some people do it this way and some people do it that way. I'm not saying all of it's good. I got to take a position, because not to take a position, I can't be a professional if I'm not going to take a position. So I got to take a position. But what I am saying is, I don't dislike everybody that's not doing what I'm doing.
But you know what, though? You know what I took from his conversation?
What was that?
He's a dog man.
Yeah.
He's a dog man.
Yeah.
He just probably
not a hobbyist.
No, he's
not
a
a
dog
hobbyist.
man.
That's different. That's different.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think he got into whatever he was doing because he needed somewhere to express his talent.
Right.
You know, coming from former competing in the NFL, I think he needed somewhere to express his talent. So that's why he got into it. But I think he likes dogs that we like.
I said, that's a gladiator.
Yeah.
He just needs another place to be a gladiator.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we see that terminology in association with the culture, we do not understand that this is a culture. You know what I'm saying? And this culture is full of people who like the drama and the intensity, you know what I mean, that's involved in the sport as well as real life situations. These gentlemen are consummate professionals at the sport of professional dog training. Even though dog training is the category, it has a lot of different variables.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that I was explaining to you guys. Yeah, we do sport because that's the way we can show off our training. Mm-hmm. We do the personal protection, we do the ring sport, we do everything, we do the gamut of things. But we're specializing in this because this is what we chose to do, and like you were saying before, we don't knock anybody else's training. Okay, some things we like about people, some things we don't like about people, but you can learn from everybody. You can take something from everybody.
That's it. Lottie-dottie, and we got something for everybody. So, hey, we had a little fun right here today. We're going to continue watching. I'm sorry we can't bring it to you, and let you see the dogs work out. Perhaps we can persuade them at another time to let us just see a little demonstration of their dogs so you can just see what you're dealing with. Let me tell you something. Everybody that's out there claiming the title professional, what I want you to do is really, really get into the definition associated with the subject, because that's a word that's being thrown around, but it's not necessarily true with everybody you come in contact with. Everybody's not a professional, okay? And you're going to learn that. I'm going to do the best I can to participate in teaching you so that you can get a better understanding of what a professional is, and you can make better decisions about your decisions related to your family and your children when it comes to professional dog training, okay? You'll have less fears talking about protection and obedience related to protection when it comes to your family and your children when you're dealing with consummate professionals, because most of them have children. I'm not saying everybody that would be a blanket statement. It would not be a correct statement, not be an accurate statement. But what I am saying is I've had the pleasure of meeting most of the professionals that I've met. They got kids. So it becomes a moot point. Listen to me. It becomes a moot point to say, well, this dog bite kids. That's now a moot point. You're sitting here looking at a guy with 5 kids and a wife. You know, he's not married to a piece of steel, and his kids are not little robots. So obviously, if the dog don't bite his kids, he's conscious about the necessity of breeding a dog or developing the mindset in a dog that's going to be congenial. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
That's very important.
Yep.
So we're not going to take up too much more of you guys' time. I enjoyed you. Once again, my man Dre.
Nice to meet you.
All right now. Got that name. Sean, my man Sean.
All right, Sean.
This is my man Terrell that's with me all the time. We'll see you again. I'm your boy Pete Omega. Peace.